Hello, hello. All right, we good or what? Chad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're still learning this shit. All right, who's in here? Who's in here? We got a couple things planned. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. It's the guy that gave you Nitro. Appreciate it, great. Oh yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Where you guys all tuning in from? I'm guessing I'm still edging. Yes. Okay, this is wild. Where are you guys all tuning in from? Good morning from Nagaland, India. Love it. Love it. Florida, Australia, the US. Yeah, I'm going to guess it's going to be volume too low. Okay, how about this? Is that better? Can you guys hear me better now? Okay, how about that? It's a little bit too much. That's probably a lot better. Florida, North Carolina, Texas, California. Okay, it's going to be mostly the US, I'm going to guess. How many people we got in here? Brazil. I was trying to think of how to say hello, but I completely blanked. Hola, hola. Muito obrigado. Cringe. Yeah, guys, I wanted to just hop on. I kind of want to make this a habit. I want to stream a lot more. Like I said, I think the vision is to ultimately do in real life streams as we go out in these investigations. Brazil uses Portuguese, SMH. Northeast Bhutan. Holy shit. That's crazy. No fair. I want to go to Korea. North Korea. Nice. Good for you. You've lost weight. I have. I've been in the lab, man. I've been yeah. My girlfriend's from Brazil. I've been in the lab. I've been playing a lot of soccer, but my my foot's fucked up now. So I have to take a little bit of a break. But yeah, man, I've been hitting that cardio. Any soccer fans in here? I want to hear if there's any like sports fans. I'm curious on what like my audience likes. I'm gonna guess it's a lot of you guys are chronically online, especially if you're tuning into a live stream at 9:30, at least Central Time. UFC, soccer, it's football. Shut up. Soccer, tennis. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got some sports fans in here. I would have expected you guys to just only be like watching like political news. Hey, man, from Australia. I really love that blog being in Brazil. Awesome work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We actually recently just added a shorts editor from Australia. So we got a pretty international team, man. Tennis, hockey. Okay, cool. I love it. Okay. So Gen, I don't know I don't know what's called my community. I guess like the explorers, you guys. We're active people. Mountain biking, rucking, backpacking. I feel like certain sports are like more conservative or liberal. And what's gonna be funny is I think I'm gonna be reacting to this. So fun fact, guys, I actually used to host a couple middle ground episodes. I don't know if any of you guys knew it. I'll show you guys. Type of one in the chat if you guys knew that I hosted a couple Jubilee videos. Yeah, like for example, this one.
Our time.
Do you guys know that one? Okay. Boxing is pretty liberal. I don't know. Is boxing a liberal sport? Where do you fall in liberal or conservative? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm more liberal? Do you guys think I'm more conservative? Okay, so a lot of you guys knew. Hello from Kyoto. Hey, I'll be in Kyoto very, very soon. I'll be in Japan for the entirety of October from with my girlfriend. So, dude, come out. Where in Kyoto are you? Whoever said that they're from Kyoto, message me please on Instagram. I'm gonna speak a little bit in Japanese. 日本人の方、京都にいたらお願いしますだから、インスタで僕にフォローして DM してください。Bet you guys didn't even know that either, right? That I fucking speak Japanese. Your boys cultured out here. Think you lean left. I'm center left. Okay, yeah, I'm also curious what side you guys lean in as well. Are you guys more right? Are you guys more left? I mean, to be honest, if I had to like guess and take a poll of my audience, a lot of you guys are probably more like center right, just with like I guess like the nature of the stuff that I talk about. Conservative, yeah, I lean right. Yeah, I thought so. Center, center. Everyone hates it. Love it. Love it. I'm trying to also I'm also trying to like make it so people like, especially because I honestly think most of America is in the center. It's just like they've been brainwashed so many goddamn times to like think that, you have to pick a side or that you're just a grifter if you decide to look at every individual issue on its own instead of just relying on your party to think for you. I'm trying to like change that, like, if you want to call it a stigma, right? Because I honestly think that most people are on the center. It's just that we're busy and we don't have time to like dig into policy. Most people don't even have like the luxury to even think about a lot of these problems. So they kind of just gravitate towards what their family and friends are kind of like, right? But now we're living in this age where we can talk to so many different perspectives that, you don't have to just like subscribe to whatever party that you grew up with or, that your favorite influencer told you to vote for. So yeah, what is the stream about? Yeah, so today I just want to quickly react to this. I think this will be a fun thing to react to. What do you guys think? Oh wait, not this one, not the one that I hosted, but this most recent one.
Because he hasn't asked a question. You're so smart.
Amongst Democrats and Republicans, and I think this was actually filmed right after, what is it called? Once like Trump almost got assassinated. And then also after Kamala has joined, I believe. So type of WRL if you guys want me to react to this or not. Again, don't go to Slap City, please. No, I wasn't planning on it. It's like, I think that idea has been so overdone. I think what you're doing is great. Actually, I'm 17. Your unbiased videos are amazing, and they always bring new ideas. Ponder. Hey, we're making it for you. www. Cool. Damn, I think there's a bit of a latency with like my chat. But I appreciate y'all. Like, you guys I love this engaged chat, man. Like, streaming becomes so much easier when I have like an active chat. Let's talk sports. I don't think this is a channel for you, but maybe in like a private stream we can talk about Arsenal and why the Arsenal is gonna win the next Premier League. Yabba dabba doo da. All right, I'll stop yapping. Let's watch this shit. Okay, wait. Can you guys see that? Okay, cool. All right.
You're so smart. You don't think an illegal immigrant has ever voted in the presidential federal election?
Probably not.
Oh my God!
It's like Tucker Carlson from Wish or Timu. Again, are you left or right? I don't know. You judge for yourself. I'll roast both sides. I'll praise either side as well. You let me know. You let me know if my bias shows in this shit.
I'm caught.
Did you guys know that guy? His name's Alex Stein. Is he like a big like influencer for the right or something?
Takahashi, and I'll be moderating this discussion. Democrats.
Is it low volume? My fault. My fault.
Versus Republicans.
Can you guys hear it?
The shooting at Trump's rally will change the course of the election. Will the agreeers please step forward?
This episode was filmed on July 14th. So was Kamala... Hold on. When was Kamala announced for president? Do you guys know? Do you guys know when Kamala was announced? Was that after July 14th? Chat. I'm counting on you. Only like a week ago? Damn, my chat is behind as hell. Okay, so it was after it was recorded. Okay. So yeah, okay, chat. Obviously Kamala wasn't announced yet. It's still Joe Biden, but I think the assassination has happened. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, let's watch this.
I think everybody has seen the picture of him raising his fist, and
I personally, I'm from Texas, and so all of my friends have been posting it, and I'm from.
Chat, no matter what side you lean on, though, you gotta admit that picture of Trump, that picture of Trump going like this after he shot, bro, that's a fire pick. I don't care what side you're on, that's a fire pick. Also, just like the audacity to do that, man. That guy's an entertainer.
With a lot of Republicans, respectively, and they've been posting it, and it's kind of an empowering thing now, and it's kind of causing people to want to vote for him. And a lot of moderates are saying it now as, oh, he is strong, and like what he went through.
I want to
like,
hear
he
your
can go
guys'
through
thoughts
anything,
too.
You know?
Like,
So a
do
lot
you
of
guys think
moderates
this
now are leaning
assassination
towards
changed the course of
wanting
the
to
election?
vote for him, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, he was shot, but let's call it what it is. It was an attempt.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't stand this girl. Bro, she gives the most like, I think the most whack takes, bro. Like you can just tell so much that she. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, okay. No, fuck that. We're streaming. You guys want to hear my opinions? You guys aren't here for me to like be all unbiased and shit. Dude, she is okay. Let's give her a fair chance.
Assassination, which failed. Obviously done by a liberal, because Republicans would know how to shoot guns.
That's not true. It was a Republican.
That is not true.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Thomas
It was
Matthew
a-
Crooks.
I'll go ahead.
Donated
to Act Blue, so.
Okay.
That's kind of a good feature. She just like says something and there's like a fact check.
He donated January 20th, 2021, and then he registered as a Republican.
I'm so stupid, bro. You guys couldn't see this whole time, huh? Fuck, dude. Dude, there's the chat is too late. You guys got to tell me quicker, or I got to get my internet game up. All right, we're gonna rewind a sec. All right, I'm still learning, chat. I'm still learning.
It's now are leaning towards wanting to vote for him, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, he was shot, but let's call it what it is. It was an attempted assassination, which failed. Obviously done by a liberal, because Republicans would know how to shoot guns.
That's not true. It was a Republican.
That is not true.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Thomas Matthew
was a-
Crooks.
I'll go ahead.
Donated to Act Blue, so.
Okay.
He donated January 20th, 2021, and then he registered as a Republican September.
Yeah, because that's
2021.
because to create a narrative. If you're a school shooter or whatever, an assassination.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah, that's why he wore a shirt. He wore a shirt called Demolition.
Party does not matter. We
This
can
has
put out
been
a
a
video
plan
saying
for
he hates
3
Donald Trump.
years.
Yeah.
We've been meditating.
You don't think
Regardless of the motives,
let me
he
just
was
say this.
shot.
You don't think a person that is a murderer or an attempted murderer probably has fantasized about it for longer than 3 years?
No, people do stuff
He's
like that
probably
on
killed
a whim.
animals.
Chat, I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple of things that is absolutely weird about this assassination attempt. The first thing is, look, it's only been like two and a half weeks since like the shooting happened. I feel like it should be a lot more talked about. I know a lot has happened since then, whether it be Kamala being announced or Mr. Beast Chris Tyson being found out for doing some crazy shit. So like, yes, shit has came out, but I feel like someone, like especially a president of the United States, almost being assassinated, and literally because he turned his head like slightly to like a certain degree, I feel like should be talked about a lot more. Another thing too is, how is it not talked about enough that this guy, right? Let's call it for what it is. This deranged guy who had the balls, who had screws loose enough to be able to have the balls to shoot at a president, was able to even get that shot off. There's been like so many like reports that are now coming in of how much like, you know, was missed. Certain people in the crowd were able to see him. Maybe I think there was also reports that the sniper for the Secret Service was seeing him for like 3 minutes before he made that shot. Like, how is that not talked about enough? Like, I don't care who it is, right? I'll be saying the same thing if it was Biden, RFK, whoever the hell it might be, even like a VP, right? How is this not talked about enough? Like that this was even allowed to happen. It's crazy. Cha, I mean, what do you think? Like, is it just me that I feel like it's not talked about enough? Yeah, like the Olympics are on now, and you know, there's a lot of things, and like our news cycle's faster than ever. But if I wasn't on Twitter, If I wasn't on Twitter, I feel like I wouldn't have heard anything about it. It's crazy.
So I'm just saying, if you're going to be a shooter, you've probably fantasized
No,
about shooting
people
somebody.
do that stuff on a
So
whim
yeah, I
all
would
the
say that
time.
it would make sense that he's probably thought about killing somebody for over 3 years.
I mean,
that's a
yeah,
possibility.
probably killing somebody,
Exactly,
but
you
it's
agree with
not
me.
like.
Okay, let's let Emily
Let me
finish her
finish.
point. Let's
I
let
appreciate that.
Emily.
I'm very well known. I do common
Starting a point as I'm very well known. What? What kind of thing? Why would you ever say that to try and get people to want to listen to you? I'm very well known. Imagine if I started every fucking video. Hey guys, I'm very well known. You guys should listen to why I'm investigating why trans athletes can't compete in sport. Imagine that shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm very well known. Hey, great. Thank you for the $5, man. Just want to say the cops knew him for about nearly 20 minutes. I don't know if it was 20 minutes or not, but yes, there have definitely been confirmed reports of how like the like people in the crowd like literally filmed this guy climbing up that building and had like a gun with him. How did the Secret Service, the most powerful Secret Service known to man, not able to account for that? I guess I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist in the sense that, look, JFK. Come on, is that even undeniable at this point? I think it's like now at this point it's like common knowledge that, you know, it was an inside job. In this instance, is it crazy to say? Is it crazy to say, chat? I mean, he was obviously supposed to be dead. I don't know. Think something like that should be bigger news. Maybe just news moves like way too quickly these days.
sense takes, okay? Left, right, doesn't matter. You tried to assassinate someone. I'm going to safely say you don't like that person, okay? You're probably on the opposite team. Other than that,
I agree with that.
Yes, I intake a lot of news. It's what we all do for a living. Everyone woke up. I see all the stats, everything going up. We vote on, you know, who's going to win, all these things. Every single person with a brain is like, he just won. So yes, I do think this changes things. That's all.
Yeah, the way that it changes it, though, is that it validates a very falsified argument that Biden wants to go after his political opponents. Okay, well, Tulsi Gabbard said it on Bill Maher recently, okay? So Republicans are, you know, propagating that theory that Biden wants to go after political opponents and he wants to promote, like, political violence, right? And obviously you're already saying that he was a liberal.
Propaganda when
so it's
Biden said that Trump needs to be put in a bullseye?
That fit is crazy. That fit is crazy. A red suit and a Trump hat is crazy.
Yeah.
5 days ago?
When the
5
fuck
days
did he
ago.
say
Yeah,
that?
when
He
did
tweeted
he
it. He tweeted it, and
It's on his Instagram right now
The
as well.
campaign took it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course they took it down.
Great.
Real convenient, but I don't know if that's propaganda.
But I want to ask this question, Danny, and you know, it's like saying, yeah, my girlfriend goes to another school. When you say your friends feel empowered by this, just admit that you feel empowered from that video. Seeing his
No, I
face.
don't at all.
You don't, you're
actually.
telling me you didn't.
I'm sorry, but nobody on this panel has any swag. Red suit with Trump hat, Hawaiian shirt. Very, very low cut shirt.
No, I think
Any
it's
sense of pride?
embarrassing. No,
After
I saw
getting
that.
shot, standing up, raising your fist, saying
Tucker Carlson from Timu.
fight.
Is it
against
bad for me to say I'm kind
don't
of
like that
happy
at
it
all?
kind of happened? I don't
That's
know.
bad.
This
yes.
is only for the
Yeah.
stream,
Here's
chat.
why. Wait, hold it.
Before this stream gets too big, I can't say shit like, nah, I'm kidding. I'm always keep it real with you. Whenever we hop on stream, we're only going to be real again. Real again only. Hey, great. Thank you for the $5 again. Biden in the news is called Trump evil German man for 2 years now. They obviously have targeted Trump. Yeah, who knows? Who knows, man? I mean, for example, I think even like, for example, Biden getting replaced was an inside job, right? I think, for example, the debate, I think they usually have it like a lot later. I think the first debate, presidential debates, only happen in September or so. This one was in, I believe, June. You know, some are saying that, look, they all we all saw how quickly the media turned on Biden after the debates, right? They knew the whole time that this guy was deteriorating. This guy can barely climb up stairs, right? How could he be leading the most powerful nation in history? You know, that was an inside job too, I'd say, right? In terms of they maybe moved that date earlier so you know they can get someone else to replace them. And in order to do something like that and not be crucified, you know, you gotta kind of set them up to fail, right? So to be honest, I'm sure there's inside jobs for both sides.
Bring to you. You're happy that
I'm not happy what happened
you just
at
said
the
I'm
rally.
kind of happy that
I mean,
happened.
yeah,
What
I
are you
hate
happy about?
Trump.
Yeah,
I hate Trump.
So
Maybe
much
it
so.
scared him.
Okay, but what's going on in your life that you would wish murder or death upon somebody?
I don't.
That was also crazy too, is like people wishing death, like being like, oh, I hope he got killed, or I wish it hit him. Look, I don't care how much you hate a person, but you can't wish death, right? Especially if you really care about democracy. You want your political opinion or political candidates to be assassinated.
Wish that he
you
died.
just
My fault.
said that you'd be
I'll
happy
stream.
I'm glad he
I don't
didn't
condone
die,
violence, but I
okay?
hope I
For
see
someone
Mailstream.
out there loves
Wait,
their
wait, hold on. Alex, repeat that
Wait,
again.
I want you guys to both say this out loud very clearly. to
Wait,
the
what did you
camera.
just say?
I said I don't condone violence, but I hope I see something.
What does that mean?
It means that Trump got it coming to him. He's been saying this shit for years
Yeah,
and
I hope
years
you guys
and
get a nice
years.
position so you can
There's
see
bound
this.
to be
Nice.
some point where a Republican or a Democrat, somebody loses their shit and says, I'm not happy with the president saying all this all the time. I'm not happy with him trying to destroy democracy. I'm not happy with him trying to destroy the American dream. That's how my generation feels.
Is
That's
that-
how
is that
plenty
how
of
America
people
is
in
now?
the
Really
city
quick, really
feel. That's how plenty of
Is
people
that
in
how
this
America
county
is
feel.
now?
That's how 70 million people.
We're gonna go and kill
Really quick,
people.
do you-
Yeah, that's wild, guys. Like, come on. Even if you really hate someone in your personal life, like how deranged would it be if you said like, I wish that motherfucker gets killed? Like that person at your school, that person at work, you hate them. They smell like shit. They bring salmon to the lunch office every day and they microwave that shit and make everything smell bad. Or they're that kid who, you know, steals your jokes. You say something funny, no one hears it, and he just says it slightly louder and steals all your jokes. Imagine if you said that I wish this motherfucker died. That's wild. Especially, and again, especially if you really care about democracy, you want your political opponents to be killed. That's crazy.
Do you condone?
Yes, that's exactly what happens
Hold
all the
on.
time in America.
Do you condemn the Trump shooter and do you condemn political violence?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So here's why this changes everything. It is because we just saw an
Also,
image
Chad, am I
of our
stopping too much?
president, somebody that has been politically persecuted for years. He was impeached twice. I was there in Battle Creek, Michigan, on the night of his second impeachment. This is a man, and you may not agree with it, but what you just said is that you hope something happens. And when Republicans hear that, when conservatives hear that, that does validate that people want violence. And,
Well, somebody from the Heritage Foundation just said that they want a bloodless revolution so long that the
but
left
that's
doesn't
wrong,
have it.
and that is wrong. That is completely wrong. And what you just said
But
is
these
wrong.
are the people, these are the pundits that you're
and the
relying
reason-
on.
I don't rely on them. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I watch. You don't know who I listen to. You don't know where I get my.
This guy's speaking facts. This guy's speaking facts.
Well, let me. What did?
And I want to finish really quick.
And also, guys, just like some insider stuff, like right, like for those who joined who may not know, I used to host a couple episodes of this, so I've seen the behind the scenes and stuff. Look, at the end of the day, it's content, right? At the end of the day, it's content in the sense that you want to have good discussions. And look, this isn't officially, you know, what Jubilee said or anything like that behind the scenes. This is just my thoughts and, you know, just doing what I do, right? As a content creator. Sometimes you kind of have to get people that make content, right? You can't always get the most like reasonable people like this guy on the right here, right? The reason why, you know, a CNN and a Fox News exists, I'm sure they probably were started with wanting to have journalistic integrity and that we want to report on the truth. But at the end of the day, you start cultivating an audience. And especially when your revenue model relies on views, relies on sponsorships, just like me, right? You're going to have to start in a way catering to your audience, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. And in that instance, what does well is Ben Shapiro owns college liberal they, them, zers, right? Like that's what does well for his audience, right? And then what does well for the CNN audience is dunking on Trump, calling him a racist, calling him the German man with the beard. So just know that, like, you know, certain times you can't always have like the most reasonable voices in this, and that's what makes it hard. And that's a challenge for me too, is like, how do I balance the entertainment and also the education? But chat, give me a WRL. You guys want me to start keep watching this?
The reason why
Let
this
me know.
changes everything is because we just saw a man who was politically persecuted. He was shot, and his first instinct, was to get up, bloodied, beaten, raise his fist, and tell his supporters to fight. Whether or not you agree with that, there is something in that image that resonates with a lot of Americans, and it displays courage, it displays bravery, and a lot of moderates, who you probably disagree with, that is going to resonate with them too.
And he said that knowing full and well those could be his final words. He didn't know what happened. When you're in a state of shock like that, when something like that happens to you, he knew those could be his final words. He's going to go and tell his supporters to fight. See, this is the problem. You guys incite violence. We don't
Did you guys
incite
already
violence.
watch this, by the way, or is this the first time?
January
Yeah,
6th,
so you're
Charlottesville.
January 6th was okay.
You just said
You
that
guys-
it started. Happened.
100 million Americans are pissed off right now. We just saw
Unbelievably bad trip. Unbelievably bad trip.
our favorite president get shot on national television. Where are the riots? No, I see peaceful. I see peaceful support outside of Trump Tower in New York. I see peaceful support all across the country. Social media exploding. Elon Musk endorsing him. That's how we protest. How you guys protest?
When the left's convicted felon got shot, George Floyd, you guys rioted. When our convicted felon got shot, peaceful protests.
Okay, let's bring on the disagreeers.
That's kind of a wild comparison, though.
You guys want to come on in?
We're all gonna have a visit from the fucking feds, though.
We're gonna hear from them first, and then y'all
gonna
can
go after y'all
jump in.
online hard.
You know, for a minute there, I thought to myself, I thought people who dealt in Earth One facts were coming today. Look, I categorically reject all kinds of political violence against all people. I see you readying your next line for your Tucker Carlson audition tape.
Each side has one normal person. Yeah, I mean, guys, also, like, you got to realize, like, each of these people who make it on the panel are, like, vetted.
Now connected to desktop GK.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's
hold on,
they're purposely, like, creating the type of, like, people who they want on the panel, and they have to balance it.
Carlson's my biological stepdad. Go ahead.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so you didn't have to practice it. I'm just giving you shit. I'm just teasing. Look, nobody really wants to see a president assassinated. There's a small, tiny minority of people who might, but most everyday Americans don't want to see political violence at all. I think were I someone who wanted to use every possible opportunity to improve my electoral chances, I probably would run with.
Is it Timu, Tucker Carlson, Alex Stein? Who is that? I've never heard of him. Oh, interesting. Is he American right-wing YouTube personality?
Alex.
Huh. What? Yo, he's got to get his YouTube game up, though. What is he, like, big on? Is he big on Twitter, I'm guessing? Yeah, Twitter. There it is. There it is. Okay, he's part of Blaze TV. He did the big booty thing with AOC. Bro's got to get his YouTube game up. But, yo, he's killing on Twitter.
The ball that was thrown to me that would make me look like a martyr. But I gotta say, you know, none of us represent the people who are gonna make this election either way. We all have strong opinions. We all consume political news before 6 weeks out from election day. None of us are qualified to speak to the people who will decide this election. But to be clear, I don't think it helped him necessarily just because it's not anywhere near the craziest thing that's probably going to happen between now and November. I think people take for granted that, you know, this is early July. Months will pass. All kinds of crazy things have happened early in previous election cycles that mattered not by election day.
I get what he's saying. And especially because there's a lot of W Brazil, by the way. W Brazil. I get what he's saying because so much shit does happen day in, day out, week in, week out. But dude, getting like a president a serious presidential candidate, maybe who was like literally leading the polls right now, was almost shot and assassinated. That's not everyday news. You know, that's gonna change, in my opinion, the course of the election. In many ways. I mean, it did, right? I mean, this isn't fair on him because, you know, this was filmed before Kamala was replaced Biden. But right, like, I think that also had a big part of Biden dropping out.
So, you know, do what you will with your, I assume you genuinely mean arguments about people on the left being more violent than the right, but at the end of the day, to the actual prompt being asked, no, I don't think it will impact the election ultimately.
I have a really simple question. What do you think about
before we
side?
rebuttal? let's hear from all the disagreeers, then we can jump in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll build on that. I think we're too far out
You should have let him cook there. That was gonna be a good rebuttal.
from the election for people's memories to retain this. Things move quickly.
It's less than 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months is an eternity. What were you doing 4 months ago? Do you even remember?
I know exactly what I was doing.
I don't think I'll forget.
Well, anyways, the point is the news cycle moves so quickly that people are inundated with new things. And
But the
4 or
pitch
5
is gonna be
things.
in text
Hold on.
Let him finish.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
4 or 5 things are going to happen between now and then that overshadow this. And the saddest thing that I'll say in conclusion is we're hard into gun violence. This really wasn't that big of a deal in the end. Sadly, I hate to say it, but a guy dying in the crowd, 2 people critically injured, an ex-president of the United States nicked in the ear by a bullet should be a big deal. But gun violence is so prevalent in America that people are going to shrug this off. Watching too.
Actually, I kind of agree with him. I actually agree with him in the sense that, guys, like, I was talking about this with my girlfriend who's from Brazil. And I was like telling her that like she would update me on news of like, hey, did you hear about like that latest shooting in America in Indiana or some shit? And I'm like, no. And then I'll check on it and I'll be like, kid you not. I'm being completely honest. Kid you not. I'll be like, oh damn, only 5 people died. It's not common. We're so desensitized. We're so desensitized to it. Right? Unless it's like getting up to like 10s or in the 20s, I'll be like, that sounds extremely insensitive. But it's true. Like, at this point, you guys kind of say, right? Not that we're like, not rest in peace and anything like that, or the condolences, but we're so used to it now. We're so used to gun violence, and I think he's right, man. Like, now 2 weeks later, like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, people aren't really talking about it that much.
2 weeks, nobody will be talking about this.
Do you think gang violence in Chicago is the same as the former president of the United States almost being murdered?
Can you repeat that?
You're saying that shootings happen all the time, so it's not that big of a deal.
Great, thank you for the 10, man. Damn. Banning guns and gun control only stops legal citizens from getting guns. The issue is the rise of mental illness in America. This wasn't happening in the 60s for a reason. Yeah, I think the whole thing about guns is that at this point it's like too late. Guns are so embedded within like American culture, right? Especially in certain regions like the South. I live in Texas. It's very ingrained in the culture compared to where I grew up in Oregon, right? Like, I think people point to like countries like Australia where they did like a buyback program. So I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I know the Australians know. They did like a gun buyback program to limit the number of guns that were around Australia. Yeah, essentially they collected 650,000 guns in the late 90s. And it seemed to be very successful. But to be honest, I don't think that could work. That can't work in the US because it's so ingrained, right? I think there's literally statistics that there's even more guns than people in America. So gun control, yes, maybe I think, you know, it should be harder to get certain weapons like an AR, or the more lethal a weapon is, there should be more background checks. I can get behind that. But I don't think it's really realistic to give people, you know, to completely eliminate guns in America. I don't think that will ever happen. Again, we're gonna watch a full video. It's like over an hour long. Slack, you gotta go watch some TikToks or something. Like, go pull up what's it called? Subway Surfers. Do you want me to pull up Subway Surfers as you watch this? I honestly wonder if he wins the election, do you guys think it will change his gun? No. The gun violence thing, think about it. Anytime there's a massive shooting, there's always some debates about it, but nothing happens. Switzerland's mandatory for every house to own a gun. That is true. Johnny Harris did a video on that. Again, hunting hogs. When are we seeing this? All right, stream, chat. I know I'm going ADHD with this, but your boy is doing it next Friday. I just locked it down. So I will be making a video on hog hunting. So in Texas, as you can see, you can rent helicopters. So it's actually more, it's like a tourist attraction in a way. You rent helicopters and mow down wild boars because boars are a invasive species in Texas. They, I guess, tear up farmland, and they're a bit of a nuisance. So I got in contact with a hog hunting company here, and I'll be filming something with them. So yeah, guys, I'll be exploring kind of different angles, right? Like we always do. Is this animal cruelty? Is this more so a business? Is this more so a net positive? Is this, this very controversial tourist attraction? Should it continue? Should it be less cruel, right? If the goal is more so to eliminate the hogs and the nuisance. So definitely, I'm really, really excited for it. Let's see. Again, you should do a research stream. What? I don't know if many people would want to watch that. I've seen the hogs in my town last few years. Sounds like a fun way to help the environment. I guess so. But yeah, I won't be shooting. I just don't think if I want to be unbiased in that investigation, I don't think it'll be right for me to be shooting that. But WRL chat, do you guys want me to still continue with this? Maybe we can keep going for a little bit. This wasn't meant to be a long stream. I just wanted to keep building up that habit, y'all. And I really want to. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's only 50 viewers right now, but chat, believe me, we'll get these numbers up, man. We'll get these numbers up. L put on Subway Surfer. You guys want Subway Surfer on the bottom?
Do you think that the common gun violence that we see in this country, right, shootings happening in inner cities, is the same or equivalent to the former president almost being assassinated?
No, I think the shock of gun violence is what is similar, and people have become hardened to it.
And the way that the media treats the shooter, I mean, it's the same narrative that everybody's trying to build off of. What kind of gun was he using? He was 20 years old. He went to school. He was a loner. Everybody submits all these tips saying they knew him. That it's getting the same treatment as any other mass shooting.
Wait, really quick. Wait, I have a really quick question.
I want him to, because he hasn't asked a question.
I just want to say, what's your name again?
Guy.
Guy. It's a good name, Guy.
Thank you.
You said people are going to forget about this, but you know what memes are, right?
Sure.
You don't think Donald Trump raising his fist, being shot, will be a meme that lives longer than all of us combined?
No.
What happened to his mugshot? That's still around.
What do
you don't think that'll be?
Wait, you don't think that'll?
I don't think it was that iconic of a moment. I think you guys are blowing it a little out of proportion.
That's fine. That's
Wait, so what happened with Reagan?
What do you two think?
Yo, you guys keep talking about Alex Stein. To be honest, this is actually the first time I heard of him. But yeah, I'm always down to talk to people, man.
About your guy on your side here saying that he hopes something happens.
I would condemn that. Yeah.
Good for you guys. That's the
good,
moral.
By the way, he's not saying he hopes. He says he has it coming to him, but based on.
No, he said he wants something to happen.
So can you clarify?
Yeah, having just saying that you have something coming for you, that means that. Yeah, that means that you're hoping for it.
Can I clarify it?
I would actually like you to. Can you clarify what you meant by that?
Yeah, you're gonna have a knock at your door. You better clarify. That's gnarly.
There's some points where all of this is going to start boiling over, right? There are people on my side that get very violent, that get very vitriolic with their comments, right? I went to UCLA, and I'm seeing that we have a lot of students who get very in their minds about their politics, about wanting to protect Gaza.
Look, I know nothing about him, but he be at protests. he be at protests.
About wanting to make sure that their voices are heard from the left in the Democratic Party. The same thing happens with you guys, though. So we have extremists on both sides that are going to come at some point.
That's not the same.
Boil it over.
That's not has anything to do with it. You said you want something to happen.
Because I want this shit to be over.
Wait, can I make a quick comment?
Politics,
That's crazy. I want this shit to be over, and wishing death on someone is wild.
Why would you wish death on him? He doesn't wish death on you.
I never wish death on him.
You said you hope something happens.
You hope something happens.
But what is that something? I hope that there's some sort of political boil over, right? We're edging to a point where there's going to be some kind of civil war. There's going.
What? Wait, what? Bro wants a civil war? How have you guys noticed like the shift that has happened? And this is also why I keep telling y'all it's fucking stupid to be married to a political party. You need to have values, whether that's from the life experiences you have, whether that's from religion, whatever it might be, right? You need to have that as your guiding principles instead of whatever party is spouting whatever nonsense. Where I'm going with this is the Republicans, I guess, used to be the party of war, so in support of war. But now it seems like the Democrats are the ones that want war, that want involvement in foreign wars, whether it be Ukraine or Israel, Palestine. I'm just naming names here. Like, do you guys see how much it's flipped? You know, if we go back, like even way back, right? I think, you know, maybe Democrats might view Republicans as like the party of racists. Abraham Lincoln, and we can also go into that. He didn't really want to free the slaves, but maybe that's a stream for another time. But his party was, he was a Republican, right? I don't think many people would probably have expected that of Republicans, of wanting to free the minorities. So what I'm trying to say is that don't be stupid. Listen to me instead to tell you what to think and how to think instead of these political parties. Because they're always flip-flopping, man. And that what's most important, you got to know your own values. Whatever that way that comes from, be consistent. You know, make decisions based on what you think and how you think, and not what someone tells you what to think. All I wanted to say.
Going to be some kind of like interstate violence that's happening.
All right,
so you're hoping for violence.
Inciting violence.
Robert E. Lee over here.
I hope that we break the point. I hope that we break the dam where we don't have to keep fighting about policies and whether or not we have conspiracy theorists in government. I hope that we get to the point where we're done with all of it and we can get through this antebellum era.
Does the fact that the two people on your side, you know, reflected and said that that's going too far, does that make you reflect on your words and think that maybe you took it too far?
No.
As a Republican, in my life, I talk to thousands of people a day. I have never heard a Republican ever say they want Biden to die, okay?
I have.
I mean, to be honest, I'm sure there are. Let's be real. They're probably like, bro's gonna like probably drop dead. Yeah, come on.
Hey,
Oh my
hey, whoa,
God,
whoa, whoa. This
you're
is my
right.
opinion, okay? It's not you.
Yeah, she's I don't know. She's too much, man. She's too much. Just my opinion.
Your opinion, it's mine I'm sharing right now. I'm sure you have, and I'm sure that's normal, and I guarantee right now Republicans have said that. Guaranteed, okay? I talk to thousands of people a day. All my friends are Republicans. I've never heard a Republican I know personally wish death or harm against Biden.
Yeah, but that's an extremely small sample size, right? I'm sure, just like the guy in the panel, the Democrat with the Hawaiian shirt just said that he hopes that Trump dies. I'm sure there's Republicans too that want, you know, that wish death on Biden.
Want him to not be president anymore, okay? Today I woke up, I mean, let's just talk about the past 8 years. Everyone on the left wishes death upon Trump.
That's
or harm.
not true.
Well, and I just want to
That
make
is
this quick
not
point.
true.
And I don't like Biden at all, but I felt very sad when he fell off his bicycle.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. It's elder abuse.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
I'm just telling you, I felt sad for our country. I was like, look at this old man falling off.
Yeah, we all feel bad.
I feel bad.
It's literally elder abuse.
When I watch it,
Well, all right, I'll grant you that one wasn't a non sequitur to get away from the point, but fair.
When
That
he
one
fell
was.
off that bicycle, I felt.
So, chat, what do you guys think? I asked you guys in the beginning of this, and I know I'm stopping a lot. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I lean more left or right? I'm curious. Or am I just a grifter?
felt sad. I was like, that's our president.
Sure,
And
Alex.
I know, I'm
Up the
dead serious.
staircase,
If
you know,
I
ours
felt
gets
that.
shot and he walks towards
Aren't you
the line.
impressed he's riding a bike at 80 years old? And
Okay.
He's not
Now that
riding
we-
it.
now that
Wait,
we've
time
got-
out. Time out.
Okay,
He's not
okay.
riding
No,
it. He's
hold on.
falling over on it. That's
All right.
it. If he was riding
We
it,
got
that
to the
would've been cool.
bicycles.
He fell over on it.
That's why I know we're gonna
That's
wrap
the
up this
opposite
prompt.
of riding.
All right, we're wrapping up this prompt.
Damn, everyone's saying that I'm right. Right, left, lefty, right, right. I think you lean right. Honestly, you're so center, center, but a little right, 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 right for now day. Perfect medium. Boar hunting push to your right. I haven't even filmed it yet, homie. Center left. Bro said timeout. Get as a lefty right. A lot of your content caters to right. I think that's true, to be honest. I think that's true. Because at the end of the day, guys, this is my content strategy. You guys want to hear it? You guys want me to give you some game? Free game, free game. I'll charge money for this. But I'll give you free game. Also, peep the new new profile pic. Hard, no? So let's look at our most popular videos, especially with a lot of these culture war stuff. Guess what side likes talking to it most? People on the right. So no, we're not trying to cultivate just an audience of right, but when we were making a lot of these kind of culture war stuff, those are the group of people that would typically watch it. So in a way, when it comes to thumbnails, we have to confirm people's biases, right? Like, oh yes, of course, you know, he must ask, do white lives matter? Or what is a woman? I want to hear what this trans person says. Or yeah, this girl is fat healthy. Of course it's not. You have to confirm that click first. But then what I try to do with my videos is once you click on it, right? I'll maybe confirm you a little bit, and maybe I might give you like a couple takes on the other side that you may not have clicked for. But then as you watch the video, you start hearing more nuance, maybe some stories that confirm you, maybe some stories that challenges your beliefs. And then by the end, I wrap it up in a nice little bow saying, hey, maybe we should think for ourselves. And hey, maybe there is some sort of middle ground to this, right? That's just, that was my content strategy. So of course it makes sense that, yeah, I guess most of my audience, I'm sure you guys even watching right now are probably a little bit more center right. But that's also in a way, yeah, I guess like this is kind of a bad representation as I'm kind of watching shit like this and reacting to it, is I'm trying to make a shift in my content. I don't want to just talk about politics. It's fucking boring, right? Who cares? If I'm going to keep saying like, look, it doesn't really matter that much, or you shouldn't let a political party determine who you hate, who you like, and who you won't talk to, it's kind of hypocritical if I'm only just talking about stuff like that, right? I think there's so much more interesting stuff, right? Things that matter, in my opinion. You know, I think those are stuff that we want to talk about. So yeah, that's also why I'm trying to just shift away from only talking about these culture war things that, look, everybody talks about it. I'm sure you guys are sick of it too.
We got to buy.
I will be. But yeah, I just yapped for a little bit. Bro's a cutie patootie. Thank you. Again, you're just a normal man. Yeah, guys. You know, I'm just like you guys. Slightly better looking, slightly smarter, a lot smarter. But I'm just like y'all. I'm just kidding. You guys gotta roast me, or else my ego goes up like this. I want to cultivate an audience that can roast me, because I laugh sometimes. Like when you guys, I don't think my comment section is that funny yet, and I get it because I'm talking about serious topics. But I want you guys to roast me. You guys can roast me. Drop that skincare routine. Weak. This new guy is ridiculous. Discord. Oh yeah, I have a Discord. You guys can join it. But more so, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Connect with me. Worship me. Tune into me. Listen to me yap live. You should also do the video with Tyler Vera. Yeah, we actually live in Austin together. We've been meaning to actually meet up and hang out and talk. But well, we're both busy. So you're 8 out of 10 handsome. Thank you. Thank you. 8 out, I'll take 8 out of 10. I wouldn't take a 7. That's like everybody's default. 7. Looks like a Gen. All right, get the fuck out. Looks like a Gen Z Bobby Lee. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Gen Z Bobby Lee. Bro doesn't even have a neck. Why is your face so shiny? Oh, Simeon. You know what's funny? My boy Simeon in the chat here. You might have just ruined your chance for an interview, my guy. I'm making a video on tech addicts, and I asked a couple of my subscribers. Simeon sent a video, but sorry, man. And since he's 15, I had his parents send me an email to make sure they has express written consent that they can be in it. But Simeon, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know if you keep roasting me, I don't know if I can have you on it. I tell you guys to roast me, but I'm also a dictator of my own live stream. So, but you got me fucked up on Bobby Lee. But yeah, that's the thing. I also wonder if I mean, guys, our audience is so smart, man. Our audience is very smart. Why your face looks slippery? Come on, guys. You guys gotta be better than that. Come on. You guys could do better than that. You look like the adopted son of Yusuke. I'm sorry, I'm not an anime PFP, so I don't even know what that means. Like half of you guys in the fucking chat. I bet once you're in Japan, people will definitely think you're native Japanese. I mean, guys, I speak Japanese fluently, but no, they think I'm American. It's like, guys, the thing about Americans is like we're the most obvious fucking people to be identified in any country, whether you're in Europe, Asia, Africa. An American stands out. 1, we're fucking loud. 2, we're probably wearing some whack ass cargo pants with some New Balance sneakers. 3, we're generous tippers. That is a thing. 4, yeah, we'll probably be like traveling like through Europe, only spending like 2 days at a time because most Americans only have like 10 days of PTO, and we want to treat vacation like work. So what we'll do is go from Rome to Florence to Paris to Berlin, and you're just traveling like that instead of actually just getting to know the local culture. And we'll also be the ones at the McDonald's eating at Hard Rock Cafe, even though we're in Paris. Americans are extremely easy to spot. I'm sure the foreign people in the chat know that. I love how you guys are just trying to roast me, but all you guys are saying is my skin is bright and that my hair looks like a top of a loaf of bread. Okay, that's not bad. But I wonder if my audience is too smart or not smart, because I think smart people can definitely be funny. You guys are too much of a nerds to be able to roast me well. Am I just a dick to my audience? The guys that you guys financially support me. Yeah, my audience is too chill, man. My audience is too chill. It's because you guys are actually smart enough to not be like, oh my God, I wish Trump dies, or yeah, Biden's so fucking old, right? You guys aren't those people. That's why you guys are probably not good at roasting. Honestly, like, I think probably people on the left, they're better at media. They're the ones that I think make memes. And conservatives, they can say some wild shit so they can be funny. You know, I was already probably expecting a couple racist jokes, but the only one I've gotten so far is Gen Z Bobby Lee. I need a little bit more than that, guys. Yeah, you guys just want to chill, but I love it. I love it. Hey, and I'm having a lot of fun streaming, guys. So I appreciate you guys being active in the chat. It's dope. It's dope. Would you roast yourself? And no, I'm in an apartment. Only 67 viewers? Fuck you. We'll get there. Chat, we'll get there. I think the first stream we got like 100, and it was also at a good time, right? A lot of my audience is also international. I think we did it at like noon or something. I think Gen fans don't get the fame as much because they challenge both narratives. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 76 now. Huh. Oh, yo, appreciate that. Marco Polo. Dude, thank you. Thank you for this Superman. Selfish, but you must come to my college or any college for that matter. We need middle ground on Israel Palestine. Ever since the encampments, the student body's tearing yourself apart. What Marco Polo, what school are you from? Maybe I could do one at UT Austin. Once school's back, maybe I can like set up something like that and have people debate. I think I could do that better than anyone. Again, good night. I got work from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Appreciate that. Love you too, man. Thanks for tuning in. It's like 6 in the morning where I live, so can't stay too long. That's crazy, man. First thing you wake up to is just me streaming and just roasting roasting my audience. Host a political debate Discord. I have a Discord. You guys should join. Whoever's in the Discord, can you guys throw it in there? The stream is a vibe for real. You guys fucking with these streams? You guys fucking with it? You guys want me to keep going with this video? I feel like I'm just like stopping way too much. UT would be good. I'm trying to go there. Okay, dope. Wait, Simeon, are you from Austin? Please do more. 5 head. Okay, fair enough. That's a good one. I have a big ass head, man. Yo, is my hairline being pushed back? You got me self-conscious now. I asked to get roasted, and now I'm getting fucking self-conscious. Is my hairline getting fucking pushed back? Am I experiencing hair loss? Oh fuck. Bro. All right, chat. All right, we're gonna end the stream now. I gotta go to sleep. You got me fucked up. Airport landing. All right, chat. Bro, got the sniper dream. Get the fuck out of here. Turkey is calling your name. Fuck, Mr. Clean. Bro, get the fuck out of here. What? I guess we know the sponsor for the next bit. Yo, chat, you guys gotta start going hard for the sponsors for me, because or else these sponsors are not repeating. You guys just fucking probably spam skip every time I go into integration. You guys gotta start fucking at least going to their websites and pretending like you're about to buy or some shit. because these sponsors are not repeating. Do you guys all just fucking skip? Have you guys ever bought any of the sponsors that I fucking plug in for y'all? Only anti-hair treatment sponsors. Fuck, bro. You got me self-conscious now. I'm just gonna be wearing my like stream. I'm gonna be going on stream like this now. This is probably what a lot of y'all look like anyways. No, but nah, for real, chat. You guys gotta support that shit. Do raid Shadow Legends. Oh my god. If I say yes, will you be happy? No, I just need y'all to fucking go hard for these sponsors for me. Damn. Also, Marco Polo, what college are you from, man? Let's change the topic. Let's fucking change the topic. What's your opinion on Roe being overturned? I talked about this too much. I'm still pro-choice, but the longer you wait, the more it's murder. I don't think it should be encouraged, right? But yes, I think people should have fucking autonomy over their own body, man or woman. That's just what I think, and I'm consistent with that belief. I don't think the government should have a say in that. But let's also not delude yourself from what you're doing, right? But no, I think I'm absolutely pro-choice. So you're against Roe being overturned? No, I mean, I guess like what Roe being overturned made it is like more of a state issue. I don't know. I think I see that. I get it, right? I don't know. To be honest, I don't have too much of an opinion. I guess at the end of the day, it makes sense why it might be a state issue because maybe certain states don't want that. So I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on that, to be honest with you. But that's my stance on at least like abortion as what it is. You guys want me to keep streaming? You guys keep fucking making fun of my my forehead. Can you guys hear me? All right. Are you thinking of returning to Brazil anytime soon? People here are eager to see you. Eager to see me or eager to whack me? No, but I'm making a video soon for my Brazilians. For my Brazilians on what exactly happened. So you guys can see, for those who didn't know, because I haven't talked about this, Brazil media absolutely had a fucking field day with my with my video. So yeah, I will be making a video soon addressing that. I will be addressing that and talking about everything that happened, because every single, whether it be Globo News, which is Brazil's like biggest shit. Look, there's so many, right? Fucking, they talked about like what I used to do for work. They were like, oh, he was born in Portland, Oregon, and went to they call it Southern Cross University. That's not where I went. Yeah, like look, CNN Brazil had an absolute fucking field day. Yeah, we got so off track. They picked the fucking crazy, fruitiest fucking screenshot on me too. Oh wow, you guys are so ethical. You guys blurred the face of a public video I made. Wow, you guys are so ethical. Why don't you blur the people that you guys removed because of the political pressure? Yeah. Have you ever done content in Japan? I did 2 years ago, kind of. But I'll be back in Japan in October, and I'll be doing a shit ton of shit. Chat, actually, I don't know if you guys saw my poll. Just joined, your last live stream was awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We got strong 62 viewers here, man. I love it. I love it. At what, 10:30 Central? Which idea do you guys like best? I mean, I guess besides this one, right? Because obviously we're gonna do it inside the Japanese slum that no one talks about. Do you consider yourself a wise person? I've had a lot of life experience, man. I think compared to like many people, I'd say I'm wise in terms of the experience that I've been able to have. I used to play soccer. I played Division I soccer. I was a frat kid. I even did YouTube as like a kid when I was in middle school. I used to make like raps. I, had like a travel phase. I was like a digital nomad for 2 years. With also the type of content I've done. I've talked to thousands of people from every extreme to every center to left or right or he or him or Z or Zer. So yeah, I'd say I'm wise in the sense that I think I have a unique ability to be able to ask uncomfortable questions well, where it's not uncomfortable. I could take the controversy out of the controversial out of the controversy. And I think I genuinely can talk to any sort of person and make them feel comfortable. So yeah, I think I'm wise in that sense. Yo, getting rapping with that face, man. Fuck you. His memories come in 4K. All right. That was pretty good. Wait, chat. Which one did you guys say that you guys liked? I know I bounced around too much. That's why he has a big forehead. Fuck you. He looks 24. Oh yeah, chat. How old do you guys think I am? What are your goals? My goals is simple. Not simple. It's gonna be very hard. I'm gonna create the next big middle ground media company. So what I mean by that is this. I don't know if you guys seen this. You guys should take a look. 87, 1,000, good one. Well, take a look, chat. So this is my mission statement. You guys should read it. The goal is to create the next Daily Wire / Vice News, let's say, right? Daily Wire in the sense that there's multiple personalities, right? And in Vice News in the sense of creating amazing investigative documentaries that change culture. Look, this was extremely stressful when this happened. But it also showed me that the type of impact that I can make. And the reason why, like, look, it was stressful and I did lose a bit of sleep over it, but the reason why I, like, don't regret making this video in any sense is because I came at it with good intentions. I said explicitly in the video, and as I showed, and I can confidently say that, I didn't expose nor glorify these cops. I just showed the realities that, look, a lot of these mainstream media outlets were mad because I got that access and they can't. Because why would you trust them? Again, what is that PFP? What are you talking about? Oh, this is back. That's like a couple of years ago, man. You should get a hold of Tim Pool. Why? I think your best content is when you're in confrontational situations, especially where your life is in danger. Thanks, dog water. Yeah, I'm just going to dance around like a content monkey, just putting myself in dangerous shit just so you can laugh in your screen as you're taking a shit and watching me. Yeah, of course. Of course I'll do it for you, dog water. Oh, shit. Joe Billy, thank you for the £2. Visit Epstein Island with Sakeb. That's a wild £2 to spend because what are you even saying, my guy? Have you kept in contact with any of the police that got fired? So they haven't been fired. From what I know, they've been removed from duties. And no, unfortunately, because one, I wasn't the one making contact, right? And just also, we left the conversation open when it's like started first breaking out. We asked like, hey, is there anything that we can do to like kind of help you guys? Like, we're here to help. They never really hit us back. So we have like that open loop going, but we kind of just waited for them to see if they wanted to respond. So no, like we haven't gotten in contact with them, but it's not like purposefully or anything like that. But yeah, chat, check out this mission statement whenever you guys have time. This will help explain like what I'm trying to build. But pancake face is wild. Who fucking said that? That's wild. Okay. Maybe I asked for something different. No. This is funny. I want a funny comment section. It allows me to be more myself. You know what I mean? I think Gen actually started a channel long meme about his forehead now. Fuck. Nah, you guys can't get that a catch. There's no way. You guys can't get that a catch. Well, there's only fucking 60 people in here out of what? 423K subscribers. You guys can't start that. You guys don't have the movement. You guys don't have the aura. I really appreciate you getting multiple perspectives on your channel again. Thank you, Mr. Mustachio. Appreciate it. I subscribe to your Bridging the Bias newsletter and loving it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're really trying to grow this thing. We're trying to hit to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the quarter. So y'all, guys, if you guys fuck with me, you guys join it. Marvin's a live testimonial there. It'll spread as the stream gets bigger. Fuck that. I'm just gonna not stream as much so my forehead doesn't get absolutely lit up. All right, chat. Okay, I got so distracted, but it's just kind of how my head is. You guys want to keep watching? You guys want me to keep watching this? W or L? You guys are just gonna make fun of my fucking forehead. W, different vid. Chat, join my Discord so you guys can spam some. I'm seeing more W's. No way after an hour you got through 13 minutes. Shit. Didn't you say that you needed to sleep? I don't know. I'm having fun. Maybe we'll go like another 15. That good? I'm still like, I just want to build up this habit of streaming. And if you guys like constantly show up, go hard in the chat, you know, make this spread so we can tap into that 400K of these subscribers, then fuck yeah, I'll stream more. Y'all got to just go hard for me. You bite your bottom lip too much? Bro, get off my dick.
A convicted felon should not become president. Will the agreeers please step forward?
12 strangers came off the street, New York City, came together and ruled unanimously, looking at the facts, being as honest as they can be, that this guy was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I think we have so many qualified people to be president of the United States that we don't have to have somebody who has that sort of record. And also, he might be.
Also, chat, let me know if any of you guys are good with he's covering his mouth now. Fuck yeah. You guys are just gonna give me I'm just gonna be like so like self-conscious now. You guys can't stop talking. As soon as I fucking pause, you guys are just roasting my forehead. What was I gonna say? If any of you guys know how to like create like cool graphics and set up OBS well, send me a DM on Instagram. If you can help me set this up, I want to like make the stream look more official, have like my Instagram, and you know, I don't know why this is only taking up like 80% of the screen, like stuff like this. I need your help. So you do? Oh, Mr. Mustachio, follow me on Instagram and give me a message, please. That will help a lot. This is me. Yeah, I'm using OBS. Send me a DM. Follow me and send me a DM. Hey, again, just want to say thank you for putting such genuine effort into educating and entertaining journalism. You're trending towards a great career. Thanks, man. We're trying to blow this shit up. That's why I'm streaming. That's why I'm subjugating myself to literal abuse and getting called big ass forehead, mega mind. So I can because I really fuck with y'all. We have an amazing community, and I feel like I haven't tapped into it too much. So essentially what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to build up a community so I can exploit y'all with like a course later and extract every little bit of juice, entertainment, energy, focus, attention, ambition from you so I can propel my dreams and my ambitions. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I appreciate you guys tuning in right now and watching me yap. So you seem like you'd be cool to hang out with. Yeah, man. I'm cool. Can I goon on you? That's insane. Shout out, please, Mr. Zion. Not a real YouTuber without a community exploration pipeline. I mean, to be honest, guys, I am thinking about making a paid community, but it will be valuable. I'm not gonna sell shit to honestly an amazing community. So you should bit of the mod on that debate. The mod on this one sucked. Ain't my decision, fam. Ain't my decision.
In prison. People
right,
find that laughable, but those are the same people who thought he would never be indicted, same people who thought they would never raid his home. So I think America can do better.
What do you guys think? Convicted felons should not become president. Especially because what? Convicted felons can't vote.
Abstract rule, there's no reason to back somebody who is a felon, even if we don't think they deserved it, to be president. There are hundreds of millions of us. We're the richest, most diverse nation in the history of the world. We have more experience with democracy than any other existing democracy. There's just no need for that. And I think what I suspect our friends on the other side are going to come and suggest is that it's not fair to him. He's being unjustly persecuted and all that jazz. If a Democrat that I thought was great were unjustly, in my view, persecuted, found guilty, I would also be someone who stood up and said, I don't care if I thought you didn't do it. You're a felon now. We have other people. There are so many people on the Republican side who are talented and capable and would be great presidents. There's no reason to stick to the one who, you know, has a loyal but minority of the population fan base that is hardcore about him, when, you know, there are some really incredible Republicans that would be great presidents. And I think like Nikki Haley, for instance, would be a great president by comparison.
No.
By comparison. By comparison.
Okay, by comparison, yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say too. I think that there's a lot better classical Republicans that, much better politicians than Trump. Trump is not a politician by any means. So there's a lot more qualified.
It's hard to like lock in after we just talked about a bunch of shit for a little. I don't know if you guys want me to still keep like watching or not, but dude, this is a problem with ADHD sometimes, and I feel like stream like absolutely exposes that. Is that it's so hard to like focus on one thing sometimes, and like it's fine when I'm, I guess, like working, like building this business and stuff. No one's like watching me live like do it, but this is probably how I work. Is like I have 6 fucking screens up, my chat's right here, my OBS is here, you know, I have like 20 different tabs open here. I'm talking to you guys, reading it, thinking about how to react to this. You know, that's probably how I'm just operating on a day-to-day basis. You guys love the talks? Talk with your chat. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys want? Huh? Let's keep reacting for a little bit. Let's keep reacting.
Qualifying people in the GOP that should, you know, take over that position. We should not have a felon be able to run for president. It's kind of embarrassing, actually.
Like I miss the McCains. I miss the Romneys. Like good-natured
good classical
people.
Republicans.
It's not even classical, because at this point it was just, like, that's what Republicans were. That's what they are supposed to be. At this point, the GOP has been like overtaken by a lot of fascist rhetoric.
Yes.
And it dilutes every single message that they have for making an effective president. The question is whether or not they would have agreed if Trump wasn't a felon right now. Like, if there was no criminal prosecution, if there was no case about hush money or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie. Is it just me, or is like, has everybody like met someone with like the exact same type of like cadence and voice? I feel like I've met like 20 plus different people that speak exactly like this dude.
And there was no chance of him becoming a felon, they probably would still come up here and agree.
You know, I'm reminded of Al Franken, who was one of the most popular Democratic senators when he was in office. He was one of the best.
Off topic. Okay, I think it's just time to yap. I think it's just time to yap. What do you guys think? You guys want to keep watching, or you guys want me to just yap? 1, if you want me to yap. 2, if you want me to react to this. 1 for yap, 2 for Jubilee. Yes, no, yes. 1 for yap. Okay, ask me some. Okay, 2. Okay, it's like kind of split. It's kind of split. All right, since you guys are fucking ADHD as me, I'm just gonna play this. All right, let's yap. All right, let's yap. Let's yap. I know for a fact this is honestly retaining some of you guys. Subway Surfers at the bottom. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that makes no sense to put it like that. Oh wait, hold on. Brain rot gameplay. You guys are cooked, I'm telling you. You guys are fucking cooked. How do I do this? Okay, I give up. Let's just yap. Thoughts on the Mr. Beast controversy? Yeah, I thought about this. I mean, obviously, you know what's crazy? I feel like they're talking about it more than like the Trump assassination, at least on Twitter. I don't think Mr. Beast should be canceled. Not because he's the biggest YouTuber. I'm hoping for a Mr. Beast collab. I don't think he should be canceled. I think, you know, he acted relatively quickly, removed him, and, you know, you have to in that situation, right? Especially if there's a lot of hard evidence. And I'm sure that was hard for him, right? Like, at the end of the day, they were childhood friends. You know, used to be Chris Tyson. That's who he grew up with. That's who he built his channel with, to now what, 200 million plus subscribers? I do. Mr. Beast is making kids dumb. Okay, but shut up. No one talked about that until now. Like now, like people are saying like Mr. Beast like promotes like essentially gambling, because I think like sometimes what he does is to get people to subscribe. He gets them to, he essentially like promotes like free money. You'd be like, oh, if you subscribe, you can like have a chance to win $1,000 and stuff. I'm sure you guys have all even seen like those ads from Mr. Beast himself. So in a way, I guess yeah, you can make like the case that he's promoting child gambling, but come on, no one gave a fuck about that until now. Do a Kai Cenat collab, guys. I gotta get my streaming numbers up more than 60 to be able to do that. Again, can you go to the Philippines next time? Not in any time soon, but maybe. Once we grow a global audience, then we can do those in real life streams like I show speed duds. Kiss Chris Tyson or kiss. Do you think there's been a decline in the education system over the years? Yes, but, and again, this is conspiracy again, but I think a big part of why America, even though it might have like the best colleges, right? Statistically, it's because one, like those are also like extremely expensive and not really worth the value. But like in general, why I think like the American education system is so shit and it's not really like ever has like any plans to improve is I think because America is obviously a capitalist system, so it relies on a certain number of people to put the fries in the bag, right? And although some countries really value education and spend a disproportionate significant amount than America, I think for certain countries, one, that's cultural, and two, that's more so of a necessity. A big kind of like way to like talk about this is like America, you can kind of afford to be an idiot and be fine. That's why Americans can't even name 3 countries in North America. You know, you see those types of videos all the time. You see, you know, Americans like, you know, just be dumb, right? There's like dumb American compilations like everywhere, because I think in America you'll be fine even if you're dumb. So I don't think like America's ever incentivized to, you know, raise like the general population's education or intelligence, because in a way America's set up to, and whether it's good or bad, set up to have a certain number of winners and losers. And you know, not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Not everyone can be a fucking content creator. It's true. So I don't know if that answers your question. Again, did you attend college? I did. Your boy was at like a 3.87 or something like that. Yeah, I went to Santa Clara University. Don't recommend it. Not that I like hated my experience or anything like that. It's just, man, it's just so not worth like the money. I mean, clearly I'm not using my degree in my current career at the moment. I love you from Bangladesh, I'm guessing. Appreciate that. Do you think America should be spending less on the military? Yes, I mean obviously, but I also understand why you can't if you're like the biggest economic center, right? There's more to lose. So of course you have to spend more on the military. And then also America makes so much money through the military. It's not just like through funding wars, right? Like America has pulled themselves out of like economic hardships always through some sort of war, right? After the Great Depression, right? A big part of getting out of that was fighting in wars. So no, I think, yes, of course, like I think America should spend less on the military and allocate it to other things, but it's not realistic. Gen's parents gave him some emotional damage after not getting a 4.0. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because my mom's probably in this live right now. Again, I only use Instagram and don't want to join for good reason, but I could DM you on Discord perhaps. Yeah, go for it. DM me on Discord. That's my Discord. You gotta come to Eugene, Oregon with the homeless wards and the race to Portland. Nah, man. Portland's a shit show. And like, look, guys, I'm from there. It's a fucking shit show. Can you interview Japanese on Kamala Harris? Probably not. I don't think Japanese people don't give a fuck about American politics, to be honest. Do you think racism towards Asians is overlooked? 100%. 100%. And this isn't some like Stockholm syndrome or like victim blaming or whatever you want to call it. Yes, it is overlooked, but it's because we don't talk about it. The perfect example is, you guys should watch a video. I made videos on this. It's definitely like an older video, but if you type in my channel, right, I made 2 videos on it. Why Asian racism is allowed. It's like one of my first videos. And why Harvard hates Asians. And that will show you exactly why there is. And a big part of it, and I think, for example, this is why I really respect, let's say, African Americans, is because they really stand up for their shit, man. Like, for example, like, like Asian racism is overlooked because many people will talk about Asian racism and make like an Asian joke, and like we'll say it in the same tone of voice, same volume of voice that I'm talking right now. But when people talk about a black joke, they'll start whispering a little bit. They'll look around a little bit, make sure they're around the right people, and then they'll say it, right? That's a perfect example. It's because, black people really fought back, right? Of course, there's more of like a history along with that. But I think a lot of Asian people, whether it be culturally, they're told not to fight back, right? A lot of Asian culture is fitting in instead of standing out. So you don't want to like rustle up any feathers. So I think a big part of why Asian racism is allowed is because people don't talk about it. Like, think about Stop Asian Hate. How long did that shit last? You know what I mean? Damn, now I feel bad for the Bobby Lee joke. No, don't, because I'll clap back at you, fucking anime PFP fucking loser. But yeah, no, like, I think hopefully that answers your question. I think a lot of Asian racism, the big part of it is like, if we actually started clapping back, we start fucking karate chopping your Adam's apple, people wouldn't say it anymore, right? So it's a controversial statement, but oftentimes, like, let's take race out of it. Bullies, right? In a way, people who get bullied, and I've been bullied before, right? I'm coming from this. I've been bullied before. You can ask my mom in the chat. I transferred out on my high school freshman year because I wasn't really able to like make friends like that. A big part of bullying is you also kind of teach people how to treat you, right? In every situation, how you act, how you carry yourself, how you are like status wise, socially, all those things, like you're teaching people how to treat you, right? Whether that's good or bad, that's the reality of it. And I think in many instances, the reason why people will think twice about saying some racist shit to black people, and all credit to them, it's because they fight back. They fight back and they say things, right? That's why you don't ever really see, like, although like some protests are just fucking out of hand, right? Like, you don't really ever see like Asians protesting. Even if like their grandma was scissor kicked in the neck in front of a convenience store with hard evidence and she ended up bleeding out and died, you'll still only get like 20, 30 people and maybe an Instagram post, a pity Instagram post, people talking about it. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? What do you think of Asian interracial relationships? I mean, I guess I'm in one, so I think it's bad. No. Fun and unrelated question is getting your real name, of course. I don't know, guys, what do you guys think about that? We talked about Asian racism for a while, yapped a little bit. Does that make sense? Asian racism isn't talked about it because of blacks. With a Malcolm X profile picture is crazy. All right, guys. I think you guys are slowing down a bit. Do you guys have any other questions? The Asian brothers got to step their game up. Though it's hard with their culturally reserved traditions, regulations, and ways of always staying out of trouble. That is very, very true, man. Honestly, I haven't really talked about it much because it's not really like my, like what I make content about. But honestly, a big part of why I feel like kind of like this duty to to make content and do the things that I do is to also change a lot of those stereotypes and hopefully also empower a lot of my Asian brothers, you know? I haven't really talked about it much, but that's also definitely a big part of it. Being like that dude who can talk to and confront people, be in dangerous situations, handle myself, like all those things. Hopefully I'm able to like inspire the next generation, not just Asians, but like anyone, you know, Gen Alpha, Gen Z kids who are watching. Hopefully I can be like a good influence. That's not something I guess I've like publicly talked about a lot, but that's something I want to, you know, do more of, is to really be a role model too. You know, it's like there is a way where you can stand up for yourself, carry yourself without being a little bitch, but without also being obnoxious and rambunctious. There's, you know, there's ways to be confident that's not being cocky. All these things I've had to like learn through all the different types of life experiences, people I've talked to. So yeah, man. What is the ethnicity of your girlfriend? She's Brazilian. I think highlighting race is a unique thing in America. That is very true. We are very obsessed with race. That is true. That is very true. All our jokes, all our political commentary, everything's about race, right? Like Trump today was at a black journalist convention or something like that, right? For example, I think if you look on the trending page of Twitter, right? If you type in Trump, you'll see like clips of him at like a convention. And I think it's just like a black journalist convention or something like that. I'm a lifetime member of National Association of Black Journalists. That's what he was at. Yeah, Black Journalist Convention. That's what he was at. Right? We're very obsessed with race. You're definitely daring. I'll give you that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Talk about a little more. Show Mahuri about what you stand for me. You can inspire and stand up for yourself. Yeah. And also, guys, that's why I wanted to stream and spend my time doing more of this. I haven't done a good job of connecting with you guys. Like you guys, I feel like barely know me, right? Do I seem? I asked this last time too. Do I keep up the same energy on the streams as in person? I want to boycott social. Too good at math. Get away, Asians. Do a video on CRT. What's your favorite country? Favorite country? I don't know. I mean, I gotta say America or Japan. We have such right because we have so many different cultures in like most countries. That's true, but so does Brazil, and they don't talk about it as much. What do you think is the most closed off or dissociated generation? That's hard to answer. I think race highlighting is a problem we should open. How we're obsessed with it, and all this needs just to relax with it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think the more I make videos like this, I think what Morgan Freeman has said was right. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What Morgan Freeman said, I think makes a lot of sense to me. It's an old clip, but this makes a lot of sense.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No,
well,
he's so uncomfortable.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month?
You see how fucking uncomfortable he was? He's like, Morgan, what the fuck are you doing going off the script, motherfucker?
It's Jewish History Month.
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it.
You guys heard that?
History.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.
Thank you for the 50 NOK. Huh, what country is that? Left and right got to stop demonizing each other. No side is innocent. BS. Stop assuming everyone disagrees with you guys the wrong intention. Big facts, Mark H. Big facts. But not to ignore what you just said, because I agree with that 100%. But what Morgan Freeman just said? How can anyone disagree with that shit, man? It's so true. Like, what's crazy, this was 15 years ago, by the way. This was 15 years ago. Imagine if someone said that now. They'll be called racist. They'll be called racist for ignoring the problems of race. He clearly isn't, right? Morgan Freeman's probably seen a lot more racism than many people see today. You know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think about this clip a lot, like a lot. And I think it's like the truest statement. I think I don't know how people have been able to kind of flip, like, not talking about racist. How the fuck does that even make sense, man? Yeah, you guys all agree. Morgan Freeman based. Yeah, that's the real based. How can we strike a balance between acknowledging issues about race and not obsessing over it? I think it's when we got to a point where we're now weaponizing race, right? We weaponize race for benefit. I think that's when it's gone a little bit too off the deep end, because you're also right. If we also don't talk about it, then you're right. We won't be able to solve anything. No problem. Every problem is first solved through awareness, right? Every problem is first solved through awareness. So if we don't talk about it, of course it's not going to get solved. But I think we're past that point, right? Now we've gone to the point where DEI and different shit like that is everything. Like, a lot of people forget, Joe Biden literally said, in his first, before he became president in 2020, he said, I want a minority female as a VP. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's the criteria? Not, I want a person who's brave, intelligent, has a proven track record. Like that, what, a black female? That's your search filter? That's wild. Some people will even say that's wild if you put that as like your Tinder search filter. I only want black female from 18 to 30, Like, that would even be wild. I don't know. Am I yapping? You talk about race and not ignore it. If someone is racist, do you let them? No, that's not the thing. That's not what I'm saying. You have to definitely address it. Like I just talked about Asian racism. The reason why it happens is because fucking Asians don't say shit about it. Right? So that's also another extreme. But then there's also people who call racism and play the race card and everything. Those are the most fucking annoying people ever. So you got to find like a middle ground, right? Again, middle ground, I'm biased, blah, blah. But it's true. Like, you have to talk about racism, but if we fucking see race in everything, of course we'll never solve it. Freeman's just giving the MLK have a dream, which progressives find problematic now. Can we just regard people by character and reward merit? How is that so insane? Yeah, I mean, I agree. Of course it is harder said than done because, humans are tribal, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, we will judge people by the character of their skin, and in some degree or not. It's true, right? Sorry, my chat's freezing up a little bit. Okay, let's see. I'm catching up with chat right now. I know you guys are still like 10 seconds behind, but let's see. Play the second video again. Why is there a race war literally going on in my chat as I talk about how we shouldn't obsess over race? Let's watch this video.
The whole thing, especially the president and Democrats now are talking about income inequality, and that's basically what,
You know what's fucking crazy is how Don Lemon now, this guy, the CNN host, I guess he got fired from CNN. Bro, he has a YouTube channel. No one fucking watches that shit. Y'all fucking lapping the fuck out of Don Lemon, my guy. Your boy got double the subscribers. And bro, look at these weak ass views, bro. Look at these fucking weak ass. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure he'll pick his shit up, right? But it is interesting how now mainstream media, people who've had careers for this was a fucking 10 years ago. He's probably been doing it for a couple of years before that. Yeah, and like now they're migrating to YouTube to do this shit. Right? He's hosting like shows and live streams. They're all on YouTube. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? And guys, now you guys tuning in, we're leading that revolution. You know what I'm saying? Ken is bigger than Don Lemon. Why are you beefing with lemons? Bro got beef with Don Lemon. The Don Lemon strays are crazy. Let's go. Yeah, why are we just flaming Don Lemon? Oh yeah, I'm being racist. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Let's see here. Yeah, chat. I'm 6 feet. 6 feet gang in the chat. Now 5'11", 6 feet.
When you talk about the richest 85 people on the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's income inequality. Do you think that's, looking at, what's happening in the news now, is that a good idea?
It's a great idea. It is the greatest idea. We have a much more vibrant society.
Who got a bigger forehead, me or Morgan?
When we don't have such a vast chasm between the haves and the have-nots. We need that middle ground that we call the middle class, the people who buy everything, people who use the products that the rich are creating, if they're creating anything other than wealth, right? So it's what's happening with the Chinese economy right now. They're changing their whole outlook because they need consumers. Yeah. And without a middle class, you're not going to have consumers. You're not going to have it at the level.
What's crazy is this was being talked
have.
about like, what, 10 years ago on The Rich and the Poor, and like it's literally gotten even worse. That's our next video, by the way, asking rich versus poor the same questions. It's gonna be a banger. But isn't that crazy? It's like these problems are still like the same.
So can I go back to, because I thought what you said was fascinating, because you called it bull when you said people can't, pull themselves up. Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't or
Today?
cannot? Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't. You and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. I said, and it's probably getting me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it, I want to just go.
That's so wild that he's saying that, because like, bro, like to this day is like always fucking race baiting shit.
Well, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like it exists and we refuse to talk about it, but making it a bigger issue than it needs to be is the problem we have.
So I understand you recently had a birthday. You're 27?
No. Got that on 37.
37. We got a little surprise for you. Can we get it? There you go.
Oh, no.
Okay. I think it's because it was too fast, whatever, but. All right, guys. I'm tired. How long have we been streaming? Oh, wow. Damn near 2 hours. Chat, any last rapid fire questions? Any last questions? How's the stream quality, by the way? Obviously, I'm just looking at it in OBS and it looks good. Is the quality good? Should I start using like my camera? Do you guys also know how to do that? Is like using my actual like Sony camera to stream? I'm just using like a Logitech right now. I think it's decent quality. It's 4K. Okay, I guess I don't really need it. It's good. These Subway Surfers at the bottom. Hunter, bro, you look like you're 35, bro. You shouldn't be saying shit like that. You should be able to focus, my guy. What position do you play in soccer? I play left wing back. But I played all over, man. Growing up, I used to play forward. I played winger. I played center mid, center defenseman, center attacking mid. I played center back, right back. I'm also ambidextrous. So I played literally every position, actually. But I guess like my best position where I made it to like the higher levels was left wing back. What is your zodiac sign? I'm Aquarius. Who'd win, 1 billion lions or all the Pokemon? Pokemon, for sure. Oh, no, 1 billion lions. I don't think there's 1 billion Pokemon. I have to max out the audio on my computer to hear you? For real? Is it quiet? The Sony block cameras can be a stream cam if you plug it with USB-C. Yeah, also, I want to know how we can do in real life streams, because then I could start doing that in, what's it called? Dude, you guys got me self-conscious now. Nah, I can't let you guys know that. It's a bit quiet. Okay, how about this? Is this better? Mic test, mic test. Very quiet. Okay, how about this? Yeah, I think this is better. Keep sponsor. See, you guys, the chat goes wild too anytime I mention my forehead. Fuck you. That's a lot better. Okay, cool. We'll just keep those settings for now. What's wild is you guys literally just start showing up as soon as I start talking about my damn forehead. Hey, loved your video looking at different religions. I'm Jewish by blood and I'm Christian. You represented both well. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really had fun making that video. Again, I dare you to take the ultimate challenge and do street interviews in South Africa about race. Bro, Tallulah's literally just trying to get me killed. You can't see forehead reflected and burn out the cameras. Gens mom tell him. Fuck you. Chat, also, does anybody here want to be a mod? Can you be a mod for YouTube chat? Because I think the bigger the stream gets, there's some crazy motherfuckers in the stream already. So, and especially we gotta block the forehead hate. Anytime the forehead straight starts coming, we gotta mod you. Joe Billy, there's no fucking chance in fuck I am modding you. What content would you do in Philippines? Bro, I don't know, man. I haven't even been to the Philippines yet. Simeon. Oh, okay, all right, Simeon, we could talk. Love your channel. Would love to be a mod to help out this mission. Fuck yeah, Jimmy Jim. All right. Message me on those who want to be mod. Message me either on Discord or Instagram, please. Or join our public server. Join our public server, and I think that's the best way to go about it. So let me send you guys an invite. If you guys haven't joined yet, I'll also start roasting you guys, or I'll start making the what's it called? I'll start reading your guys' like messages in here, especially now that we're streaming, and you guys can send memes in there, and I can like kind of react to it to start off the streams and stuff. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join the newsletter. Gen's mom, report your son for race mixing and give me mod. Yeah, there's no chance in hell you're getting the mod. I got some offensive ones. We gotta start the forehead meme. No, no. Actually, don't join the Discord. Don't join the Discord. No, don't talk about the forehead in the Discord. All right, chat. This is fun, y'all. You guys are funny. Actually, you guys aren't that funny. You guys had one good meme so far. The forehead jokes are it's not bad. Not bad. All right, chat. We'll talk very soon. Thanks for joining. I think I'll stream again. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow or on Saturday. Saturday at like noon, because then I think all the international people can join. All right, chat. We'll talk soon. Simeon, yeah, I saw your email. We'll talk soon. Actually, Simeon, here I'll email you right now because let's do the interview tomorrow. All right, peace, go. Thanks for joining. Peace. And Simeon, I'll email you back right now. Peace.